Hello, chess people. Welcome back to another video. And um, and I just wanted to say before we start that my video featuring the three pawn standoff is now my most watched video on my channel. So thank you guys very much for supporting me, and I'm glad you liked that video. And in this video, I'm going to continue doing some endgame tricks. Um, but this one's going to be more general, based on what should you be doing in an endgame. And you notice that the title of this video is Stop Doing This. And what I mean, and the answer to that pervasive question that pervasive title that I put is Stop Offering Draws. Stop offering draws when there's equal material, because you still have things to play for. This and in this position, a lot of people would just offer a draw because they have equal material on both sides of the board and they believe there's not much to be done, and they'll just offer a draw because they don't want to play anymore. And the road to getting better um, is built on playing out these end games. And in this position, there's a lot to play for here, despite the lack of pieces on the board. Um, for so the time difference, I have 4 minutes and 50 seconds to play this endgame, while my opponent has 9 minutes and 25 seconds. This is a 30-minute game, so we've pretty much. I'm down to my last 5 minutes, and he's used 2/3 of his time. And so how do you play for a win when it's a sort of equal end game? So what you do in this position, my opponent has a light squared bishop and is controlling these squares. Um, and all of his pieces are on light squares. All of the pawns are on light squares, which kind of doesn't really benefit my opponent very much, because these pawns just kind of hem in the bishop and they don't give a lot of leeway for the bishop. So the bishop is kind of not at its full potential, even though it's on the best diagonal in the game. It's not at its full potential because black's pawns are on light squares. So what do we do here? So first order of business that I did was secure my pawn chain, secure my pawn structure. With the move g3, I put all of my pieces, all of my pawns on dark squares. This is really important when you're playing against a bishop on a light square, um, because the bishop cannot attack these pawns since it's on the wrong color square. And then I activate my king. So I activate my king. I, I so I've kept my pawn structure intact and on dark squares, and now I'm activating my king. Black activates their king. I activate mine to the very middle of the board where it has the most reach, and I put it on c5 so that I can go to either side of the board. Right. So my next order of business is to improve my knight. It's very hard for black to improve their pieces because um, black has less space than white, so it's easier for white to gain an advantage. Black tries to break out with f6. I improve my knight. F takes, bishop to f3. This move does basically nothing. It does not do anything. It does not impede my progress. Um, Probably what I should have done now was just to play knight c4 and knight d6, just continue my plan towards winning this pawn. But I didn't do that. I kind of shuffle a bit, and and I try to improve my stuff. Um, I capture. Pawn exchanges aren't going to hurt me, so I'm okay to take them. I have 2 minutes left. My opponent's four, so I'm still just trying to move quickly. And now my opponent makes a mistake in moving their king off of this pawn, and then I just kind of punish them for that mistake and run them out of moves, um, like so. And now the only moves they can make are bishop moves. Um, I think the best idea for black, I don't know, it's really hard to play black. Um, maybe just, I don't know, a dead move after this, but then white gets in over here, I think, to capture. I think that might have been black's best idea. Let's see here. I kind of wanna see what the computer has in mind. Oops. Um, yeah, the best idea is just bishop c4 and just go back and forth because it can't really do anything. Um, and then I win the pawn, and then I win another pawn, and then I just convert the position into a win. I'm okay to sacrifice all my material, all of this material over here on the king side because I'm just completely winning here and here, and black resigned in this position. So stop offering draws in equal positions or in seemingly equal positions. Defend, secure your pawn structure against your opponent's bishop. If you have a knight, activate your king. And then after you activate your king, you put all of the pieces on the best, just improve the rest of your pieces, and a win should follow. If you have done all of that and your opponent hasn't, there is no way that your opponent can ever win. And that's the takeaway from this video. I hope you enjoyed um, the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. It does help me quite a bit, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Take care.